both characters are very kind of ABC linear. Like,
yeah.
they have strong options.
They're
and
good, like, new picking up the game characters. Not
Yeah.
that, like...
Yeah.
And Rena is a somewhat newer player. He's only playing, like, post-COVID, but Brogue's obviously been playing for yonks.
Yeah, yonks.
And we could see the Pikachu come out from Brogue as well. We've seen that earlier this year.
I doubt it, Doug.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting straight into it. These guys are running at each other at a good pace. Yeah, no, getting straight to it. No hand warmers needed.
Yeah, I mean, these boys have been playing all day, so they are definitely well prepped.
Yeah.
And I liking the link there and the thing. We can just put that in the RTG as well, you know, a bit of character.
But yeah, like a tricky matchup for Marth. I think we're going to see a lot of Brogue on those platforms. Trying to stay away from that big sword, big range, you know. You don't really want to fuck with that, you know.
Yeah, and like...
What's it called, the Binding Blade? Or is that Roy?
Oh, yeah, I think... No, it's... I forget what it's called, but it's not. It's the
big Fire Emblem.
Falchion, isn't it? The
Big
Falchion.
Fire Emblem whoosh whoosh sword.
I do love the sound effects in this game. It's kind of fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I presume Marth can probably cover the platforms really well. Ooh.
That's fucking Jack DeBurka in Twitch chat. Hold on, why is he here? That makes no
What's
sense.
going on? What's going on?
We're crossing over too much here, lads.
I like that grab there. Catches the jump. The platform. Oh.
See, that's kind of the Brogue special. When you watch Sheiks in this country, you kind of you'll any character you'll pick up. Oh, this guy does this guy does this.
Yeah.
Brogue loves those needles into landing grab. That's his thing.
I love Rogue's movements. Like, do you see the stall there with the reverse needles, and then did it again just to delay the ledge grab? Really appreciate that. Tip F smash. Boom.
We must remember though he's unboxed, so he's a cheater. That's how it works.
Oh yeah.
Bobby
I'm
Big
pro
Ball
box.
Doctor.
I'm pro box.
I'm pro box as well. Well, to an extent. And
Oh.
yeah,
That's unfortunate for Rena.
teabag, balls too heavy.
Rena deserves it. Love Rena.
No,
Rena
I mean,
deserves
you can't really go off stage as Marth in this matchup unless you're really confident, and you can't go off stage very far. I mean,
Yeah.
look at what Rena's doing now. You can do just as much damage, more damage when you're on stage.
it. Yeah. So Rena's doing a really good job there holding the corner. Brogue has been in disadvantage for a hot minute. Great cover to the down smash.
And that's the issue with Sheik. It just feels like when you lose that jump, you're kind of fucked, and you just can't land.
Yeah, just rinse and repeat there. And even when Brogue escaped to the other side of the stage, the pressure kept going.
Like, that's why a stage like Battlefield, even though it's a neutral pick in this matchup, is probably better for a Sheik. She's got that space to maneuver around the big sword. She's got the platform to land in. She's got the combo extension.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and that's going to close it
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
lovely corner pressure. Finds the down tilt and just finds that fair to take the stock. And now Rena on his last stock of this game one.
Like, Rena, I mean, he's coming alive there last stock, but now just when Brogue came back off that platform, it's just been over since, right? Like, just the pressure has been insane. Rena can't get anything going. Okay.
That's
nice.
That's the thing, though, with Marth. It only takes one tipper.
Can I get a punish here? Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a good landing position on the platform there. If you land too far to the left and get tipper or F smash, you're dead as fuck. That's what I'd do. But not Brogue.
I love the back hit of Nair. That's a really good coverage option.
Yeah, he wanted a panic roll in there, but Brogue not going to give it to him.
Yeah, a player of that experience, you're not going to give those away for free.
Cheeky down tilts.
Nice. Not going to kill, though.
He's just barely going to live that grab ledge and might do it. Not quite one more mix.
And this is a sign of a good player, right? Brogue is choosing the option, like, even though, gets caught there, but knows that even if they get F smash there, Brogue, he's going to be fine. He's going to live.
Yeah.
So it is the wise option there off ledge.
It's the best thing to do to make your opponent do more work. You've got to tire him out, you know?
Yeah. Wait for the slip up, you know?
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat until you get out.
Yeah. You got to make him work for those stocks. Down throw F smash, and that, tricky position for Sheik now. Has to get back on stage, but misses the grab.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He was so close to getting something going. Oh, he's really looking for it now.
He's ripping these now. He's playing like Monty.
Oh, no.
I feel like Monty when I'm working on my shoes.
They don't call him BP2 for nothing.
Ooh. I like the missed tech option, but it's not going to do much there. Like when you miss their techs there, it can be okay because the Sheik wants you to tech roll and then gets another grab, rinse and repeat. But a little mix up of a missed tech is fine sometimes. But right there, Brogue covered it perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, Rena did bring that back nicely. It was unfortunate the kind of few whiffs at the end there, but really, from what looked pretty dominant for Brogue at points, I think Rena really showed some good constitution there, keeping it going. But it's good stamina.
And this is an interesting pick. Yoshi's story. What do you think about this stage for this matchup? I have my own thoughts, but
I think you'll have more thoughts than me.
I'll
I
have more thoughts.
I think the sword is going to have less coverage in the plats here. They're kind of positioned that there's a big wide space in the middle compared to like Battlefield maybe necessarily. So maybe it'll be less impressive with the sword, but
I think a little bit differently. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think you can get fucked with the sword on the stage.
Yeah.
Like if you like, so he can like Marth can like stand at like the center stage, and you can neutral get up, and you're dead to an F smash. At
oh
like
yeah,
10-15%. And it's very much a robbery stage for Marth, I feel like.
yeah,
But I think so. My in my headspace when I'm playing Sheik,
yeah.
I swap between banning Yoshi's. What the fuck was that?
Oh.
What was that?
He was not grabbing ledge.
He
What happened?
Bro got on up on Randall. That's a bit funky. That's completely ruined my train of thought. Bro is climbing on Randall. Get off of him.
He's changing the game. Oh, both players there.
But yeah. Anyway, so my headspace in this matchup is so if it's a Marth that's like very F smashy,
Yeah.
that's like ripping it all the time, I would ban Yoshi because of that reason. You know, you can die so early off the sides like
yeah.
this.
Oh, the F smash covers so much of that platform.
Like
Holy-
a tipper's gonna like
Yeah.
you get put in a situation. It's just so fucky like that.
Yeah.
It's painful.
That's actually nasty. That covers so much.
So if I was Brogue, I would
run up down smash, very nice.
I would have probably banned the stage against Arena, knowing from what he did last game,
Yeah.
which was ripped a lot of down smashes.
But we're of course in best of 5 now, so that's not
Yeah.
on the cards.
Oh yeah, right enough.
Yeah.
No bans, but so Rena must have picked it because that's why Rena picked it then. I like to rip the F smash.
So you see it again there, like, Rina is looking dominant ledge, but Brogue has the lead. I mean, Brogue is just living, he's choosing the right options, even if he's getting hit. Oh, I was going to say, he's not dying, but he's out there, but like,
But like
his
123%,
survivability is one of the greatest strengths he has had so far in this
like
set.
absolutely, because that's the weakness of Sheik, where you can get put off stage and it's just donezo. And the fact he's coming back so consistently and living at these high percents is really. It's gonna be like it could like shape the set entirely,
Yeah.
It could win him the set.
We see Brogue playing a lot of tap platform here. What do you think of that? Like, is that good? Is Marth
Yeah,
scary
like-
from below?
Like I mean
Yeah.
like the issue is when you're trying to get back down, but like
Yeah.
ideally it's like you're probably mostly safe here because he can't F smash me. You know,
Yeah.
he can maybe up air me if I don't react, but like at the same nice tech. He can maybe up air me, but like it's not gonna kill. So
Yeah.
it's just about when you get back to those side platforms, it becomes dangerous. But other than that, it's
Yeah.
fine.
And one thing I want to point out is, really nice to see Rina here. This is Rina's first time I said it.
Oh, like that's what I said.
Bang.
Yeah, that's why Rena picked Yoshi's instead of FD.
Yeah, I fully understand now. This is huge.
But like, it goes the other side where you see maybe some Marths are very much juggle based and they like
Yeah.
up throw you, you're up in the air the entire time. But you see there, Rena is always going for those down
Coverage
throws. He
there.
wants the F smash.
Yeah.
He gets grabbed there. Nice movement from Brogue, and he's gonna get the re-grab, chain grab.
Oh,
Lovely, that's
yeah,
gonna do it.
yeah.
Lovely, yeah.
Um,
Textbook Sheik stuff.
tournament stock here for tournament game.
Yeah.
Match points.
Not
for,
right now, a bit.
our Rina here.
After top 8.
I was gonna say though, I'm really happy to see Rina up here. Like Rina, I think this is Rina's first event outside of Monster. Maybe he went to Redacted. I'm not sure. But I think it's his first event outside of Monster.
I believe he's gone to some Lancer stuff, but I could be wrong.
He doesn't travel very often anyway, so it's nice to see him not only up here but also getting top 8. Because he's definitely like more of an online player, so it's nice to see the boy representing.
I'm back.
And the down air coverage on the platform is so good. It closed out the last game and it's gonna close out this. Oh no! Oh!
Arena showing some survivability of his own.
Yeah, confirmation in the chat there from Flannel. Thank you, Flannel. First event to the Munster, yeah.
Nice. Like that dare from Sheik on the platform is one of my favorite things. Because dare is like
It's so active and it combos so nicely.
It's like a less used Sheik move. Like you don't really see it that often. Like even
It feels special when you do see that, you know?
Like even when you see that that dare there, he could have just fared off stage, but with that extension, a little bit extra percent, more chance of killing.
Yeah.
Run up down smash again. He loves that.
Brogue still looking in the hot control here. I'm trying to think what could Rina be doing differently here, but I think
no, Brogue's just playing really well.
Yeah, it's not like a specific game plan or a specific thing he's doing. He's just situation to situation, making the right calls. You know, he's just being smart.
Yeah. One thing I'm a little bit surprised that we haven't seen a lot of from Brogue, but it might make sense is that is that he hasn't been charging needles from like a distance.
Yeah.
And then you get a full needle stack and you throw needle storm 70%, and that's Marth with like a juicy percent for grabs, all that
code
combos.
confirms, yeah. That's when you get that's when anything turns on with Cheek, right? That's where you're.
But the reason I'm assuming why we're not seeing much of that from Brogue is that he knows that F smash is coming. He needs to keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, Rina is very much known as an F smashy Marth.
You get F smashy marks or juggling marks.
He will take that stock however means necessary, no matter how cheesy it is.
Yeah, it's run up down smash. A unique ledge trap option. So. Oh, lovely grab.
That was phenomenal. Oh, good shift back there. Yeah.
Should be a big punch here. You need something big here, Rina.
Yeah. No shipper there though. Okay, yeah.
Rinse, repeat, but once again, good option from Brogue. Getting back to safety, and now Marth is in a bad position.
And once again, like, Rina doing really well here, but not converting into stocks, whereas when Brogue gets in, it feels like there's so much more threat.
Yeah.
You know?
He's been more clinical, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Not quite converting off that needle storm, though.
We're seeing a lot of, like, weak hit F smashes, like, hitting, but not necessarily leading into anything more, you know?
Yeah. Down throw, no F smash. There it is.
But no tipper.
Yeah, no tipper. Not in the right direction that Arena would have wanted.
And the ledge.
And that's an unfortunate way to end a good set, but
yeah, I mean, Brogue just showed such confidence.
yeah, no.